the next question on the test asks us what a continuous function is. And I just wrote out the definition over here. So a continuous function is one that has no holes or breaks over its entire domain. So another good way to think about it is if you run your pencil over the function, over its entire domain, you shouldn't have to take your pencil off the paper. If you do have to, then it is not continuous. Then the question asks us to give an example of a function that is discontinuous. And a good example of that one is the parent function 1 over x. Because as we know, 1 over x has a vertical asymptote at x is equal to 0. So the function 1 over x is discontinuous at x is equal to 0. Notice that we're going to have to take our pencil off the paper to get to the other side of the function. So that's an example. Another thing I want to mention is functions like the square root of x. For example, the square root of x, it looks like this. Notice how the domain of this function is restricted to being x is greater than or equal to 0, but this function is considered continuous because over its entire domain, over its specific domain, it's always continuous. There's no holes or breaks. So you can have functions that have a limited domain that are continuous as well. It doesn't have to be just a function like x squared, where for all x values the domain is xer and then there's no holes or breaks. You can also have functions that have a limited domain like the square root of x, but as long as over its, this its here means its unique domain for that specific function you're dealing with. So over the square root of x's domain, over its specific domain, x is greater than or equal to 0, there's no holes or breaks on the function, so this is considered a continuous function as well. So just be aware of that. The domain of a function doesn't have to be like for x squared, xer for a function to be continuous. It can have a limited domain as long as over that domain there is no break, then a function is considered continuous. Yo, what's up guys? Thanks for checking out my channel. Hopefully you got some value from the video you just watched. If you did get some value, big favor to ask you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Any questions, any recommendations on things you'd like to see, please leave it in the comments section. Also check out the description box below for links to material and content related to the video you just watched. Peace out.